Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Burrito. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is obviously a different video, but we're now here with Agent Cash. Yeah, let's go. I'm not your friend. Thanks for sugarcoating it, though. He's really starting to now use those ISB skills to bootlick. He says, "Oh, it absolutely has been the first phase of our plan for Bespin is complete. We're on to phase two." I'm losing some. I'm already losing mental resiliency on like reading some of this quest dialogue. I don't think it's poorly written. I just don't like these characters. So like when it was Marina on Rebel Side, the Wookiee, I actually liked getting the more information from her because I liked her. I hate these guys. Imagine the cliffhanger the YouTube audience is feeling right now. I know, right? Let's give him a chance to explain what the plan is. Let's get the idea of what phase 2 is. He says for phase 2 you're being sent to the upper levels of the surface of the city, and as a reminder, in the Rebel quest line, this is when we had to go make contact with Lando's commandos. So let's see what's going to be happening here, because narratively these need to be different, because I don't think Lando's commandos are going to want to work with us. He says, the Agent Kesh, though, says you're being sent to the upper levels and on the surface of the city. That's where most of the city civilians live. The goal is to target city infrastructure and cause enough chaos up there to make it vulnerable to make them vulnerable and force Calrissian to dedicate a considerable amount of manpower to protecting them. So what's the plan? We're going to find a new way to get you inside the city's security center, and from there you can deactivate the security precautions and defensive measures that protect the upper levels. Defense turrets, energy grids, force fields, the security lockdown, that sort of thing. Not only will that help you navigating the upper levels unabated, it'll allow our rogue droids to do the same and keep causing chaos. So this part 2 is about breaking into the Wingguard headquarters, which will be Act 3 again, I believe. So on the Rebel side, for Act 2, we had to save Lando Commando's leader, assist with some deeds, and then during that time we learn about the plan going on in the Wingguard headquarters, and then have to break in there ourselves to assist. So this one is actually about causing that chaos in Wingguard headquarters and sneaking in ourselves to do damage. All right, I get what's going on. So I say, any ideas on how I go about doing that? You'll need 3 things. 2 are relatively easy to acquire. The third will prove difficult, to say the least. What are those things? Obviously, the first thing you'll need is a keycard allowing you access to the security center and the equipment inside. The second thing you'll need is a specialized set of slicer's tools. Slicer's tools? Don't we already have a set of the equipment Captain Treese gave us? The security center systems are top of the line, far more difficult to slice into than anything we've encountered so far. None of the slicing kits our team is equipped with will do. They're standard issue generic kits. Even for the ISB, you get generic? Damn, you guys should requisition more funding. The slicer's tools and security center keycard, got it. And the third thing I need, a full set of complete and valid security codes with level 2 clearance. Such security codes are only held by a handful of people, perhaps a dozen. Calrissian himself, his aide Lobot, and a few captains at the top of the Wingguard hierarchy. Hierarchy capital H? You're right. That will be difficult to acquire. Yes, very. But we'll deal with that obstacle when the time comes. For now, let's focus on getting a hold of the other things we need. A security center keycard and a set of slicer's tools. Any leads where I can go about getting these things? I'm still working on where you can find a keycard that'll get you inside the security center, but I do have an idea where you might be able to find a set of slicing tools. Head up to the upper levels and I'll calm you with directions when you get there. Got it? I'm on my way. Good luck. Back to the surface, everybody. Hopefully I won't have to run back down here and talk to these people anytime soon. I don't want to talk too much shit about, like, the NPCs because, you know, Legend staff wrote them, and this is the thing they do for as a hobby, and I don't want to seem overly critical of their writing. I'm just not still comfortable in my Imperial boots, you know what I'm saying? I've been playing only Rebel for literally years. And I'm gonna go back to only Rebel when my Imperial escapade is done, when my inverse rebellion phase is over, if you will. So, I mean, I guess I should be thanking anybody who writes plot lines to give me reasons to point to why Imperials suck, even the most nitpicky ways. Like, look, they're all, like, just amoral murderers. Either way, we're on the surface now. You get contact by agent. He says, I'd imagine the fresh air up there is refreshing after all the time you spent down here in the lower levels. But on to business. There should be a cantina not far from you. The Cloud City may not be the pit of scum that Tatooine is, but its cantinas and clubs still attract unsavory patrons. I'm sure one of them will have a set of slicer tools you could borrow. Or steal. See, stealing? Fine, whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. As a reminder, I am still combatant from having to flip that earlier to fight some wing guards. So if I get random heat on me, it's probably because of the wing guards around the city, FYI. Man, rebuffing is going to be annoying. I just had that thought, whatever. Wait a second. Have these guys always been in the game? I don't remember the name of this species. I have literally never seen the dudes with horns anywhere else in this game. Did Legend Staff add these guys as an NPC and I just never noticed? Anyways, let's go up to the club. Here I am. Oh my goodness, I have to enter through the other door to trigger the next phase of the quest, don't I? Hold on. Oh, I didn't read the quest. I have to go to the central club, not Legends Club. Man, reading's hard. That's on me. Well, coming to the other starport's the faster way anyways, so. Alright, we're at the Gale Central Club, and we need to speak with the bartender, because Agent Kesh says, if there's anyone who knows what goes on in the canteen, it's the bartender, capital B. Try and talk to him, and he might be able to point you towards someone with a set of slicer tools you can use. Sure. Welcome to Gale Central Club. We've got the best drinks and the best music and the best entertainment Cloud City has to offer. What can I do for you? I'm new to Cloud City. I've only just arrived. I'm trying to get a feel for there. I thought I'd start here. Well, let me be the first to say, welcome to Cloud City. It's paradise here up in the clouds. Thanks. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Number one, are you part of the Tourist Bureau? He says, that depends on what those questions are. I'm sure your establishment attracts a wide variety of people from a wide variety of backgrounds. I say, side-eyeing the pirate leader over there, Hydrea. Bartender says it does. And some of those people's backgrounds would be less than legitimate. Yes? Entirely hypothetically, say someone was looking to get in touch with such a group of people to do less legitimate business. Ah, I understand. Wow, we both stretched at the same time. We have the same level of interest in this conversation, apparently. Well, in that hypothetical situation, a certain bartender may be able to make some introductions if the price is right. How much? 1,000 credits might be enough for a situation. Okay. The bartender takes the credits. I didn't have an option there, by the way. It was only given 1,000 credits for GTFO, so. The bartender takes the credits, pockets them, and then points over to the door. See, there is a big guy in a red and black armor in the Legends Club. He's part of the Guavian Death Gang. I'd say he's your best chance at establishing some new business relationships. I appreciate it. No problem. Come back anytime. Gale Central Club is always open. Okay, we gotta go to the Legends Club Cantina now. So here we go. Here he is. Buzz off. I was told that you might be able to... Don't care, buzz off. You're being rude, you know. Comes with the job. I'm a member of the Guavian Death Gang, not the Guavian Hugs and Friendship Gang. Is that a real gang? I want to join it. So you are a member of the gang? As if the armor wasn't proof enough that I am. What in space do you want anyway? What in space? Well, we're all in space, numbnuts. Anyways, I'm looking for some specialized equipment, and I was told that your gang might be able to acquire it. Maybe, if you did some work for us first. Alright, what do you want me to do? My game has just moved into the lower levels and is still in the middle of setting up our operation here in Cloud City, but we've encountered a couple of difficulties. You're gonna get rid of those difficulties for us. Do that, and we'll get you your equipment. Where do I start? There's a speeder depot nearby that belongs to the Wing Guard. They've been using it to send patrols into the lower city to try and stop us from doing our thing. I want you to take out the Wing Guard station there and sabotage the speeders. Alright, can do. Then get going. I'll call me with some more jobs for you to do once you're done at the speeder depot. I like how we're just making this deal like out loud publicly in a crowded cantina. That has, by the way, hold on. by the way, has an Imperial officer, like, right? That's an Imp officer? Yeah, that's an Imperial officer standing just right on the opposite end. I mean, I know he probably is, like, wouldn't give a shit in this context, but there could be, like, you know, higher ranking officials in here. Like, all these nobles probably care. Either way, let's head on over to the speeder depot and do our thing, quote unquote. All right, here we are at the speeder guard depot. Let's boogie on downstairs, rebuff. And I have to sabotage the speeder bikes and kill wing guards. So here we go, killing again. I can't see you. Oh, I can just walk into the car. Well, that's useful. I just want to emphasize, do not walk into cars in real life. You will not have the same effect as it would be in Star Wars Galaxies, the video game, and Empire Divided. You would not simply phase through it. Oh yeah, I need to click the speeder bike. So as a reminder, during the Rebel Quest, we were here repairing speeder bikes and destroying rogue droids. Now we're here slaying wing guards and sabotaging their bikes. Apparently this wing guard saw me slaughter their ally and was like, I'm not getting paid enough for that. Well, too bad. Taking you out anyways. Let's sabotage these two. We'll go get one more. It's probably in the next hangar. You could theoretically go flag down and then do this quest to, like, click all those speeders without getting attacked and flag up and slay everything, but that just seems inconvenient, so I'm not going to worry about flagging down. Like, we'll probably need to be flagged up for the HQ, but we get contacted by our Guavian gang member who says, not bad. Next, I need you to secure some credits for the gang. The best source of credits would be the city casinos, but they're too heavily guarded. You might be able to crack open the city's bank terminals, though. Ah, this is a good callback also to the Rebel quest line, where we had to investigate some bank terminals that were vandalized. Apparently, the vandals were, surely enough, the Imperial saboteurs. It is nice that this questline is adding context to the Rebel one. That's kind of was my expectation, but actually seeing that expectation be met is nice. So it seems that if you were going to play these quests and one of the canonical, all the context straight up, doing the Imperial quest first would give you the most amount of context, and then the Rebel one, you could see how you're exactly being reactionary, trying to, like, chase after those Imperial saboteurs. It is a little awkward, though, considering, in this case, the saboteurs are me. I am undoing everything I did in the first quest. I was here saving Bespin, then I came back and said, you know what? What if I just broke it? But I assume that the canon that the Legend staff is going with is that the Empire did all these things, Rebel agents came and prevented it all, or repaired most of it. So that's probably the headcanon they're going for. After clicking the last banking terminal, though, it says security droids have been informed of your actions. You should leave before they arrive. Okay. Our contact says, you have the credits? Good. Next, you're going to run a shipment of spice for us. The smuggler we hired got cold feet and hid the canister at the city spaceport. Grab it and take it to a locker in the city hospital. One of the doctors is on our payroll. Okay. A little bit of smuggling on my non-smuggler, but I'll allow it. Is this scab work? I mean, I guess smugglers aren't unionized. It does feel like scab work, though. Have a look around and see if you can find the Guavian Death Gang's hidden spice shipment. Okay. Why didn't he just say our hidden spice shipment? Why is he saying... Why is he using the full name? Either way, I already found it. It was right over here between these big boxes. Look at the little tiny container. These containers are always big, but this one's so tiny. It's a tiny big container. Guavian Death Gang spice. Now that you found the spice, take it to the hospital or core. I don't know why I was having a hard time reading that. Mentioned, and leave it at the drop-off point. Okay, over to our favorite hospital. This is a different... What? Medical center, hospital, medical center. What? Why is there there's a hospital and a medical center? Oh, this is the one you clone to. That's why I couldn't find the cloner when we were playing the Rebel one. Because that was the wrong building. I actually really like the lobby of this place because they got this water and then this floating leaf effect going on. Where are the leaves coming from? I have no idea. I've never seen a single tree anywhere on Bespin. So my only theory is that these leaves are being imported specifically to float around in this medical center's pond. Which, if that doesn't scream unnecessary hospital expenditures, I don't know what will. Or what would. But let's drop off the spice. First, I gotta get gaslit by that locked door. Let me try the elevator. I have lived... Wait. I haven't been in here so long. I'm like, where am I? I think I have to go up another floor. This doesn't seem right. Ooh, I'm outside. Sorry, I'm like, I don't see this. Wait, can I store my DNA here? Probably, right? That's the wrong terminal. Yeah, I could. I don't know why I would, but I could. Where'd these doors go? Oh, nowhere. They're locked. Alright, I think... Okay, wait. Does this go even higher? Is the doctor outside? Wait, he's in the other building? I have to take the bridge on the lower level and go across. Okay, go back down and then across, I guess. I poked my head outside, but I was like, oh, this can't be right. No, it was right. It was right to go outside the first time I saw it. Here's your vertigo shot, everybody. Well, that's far down. There's a CCT luxury ship. Can I see any of the Hibana platforms from here? No, I think they're obscured by the buildings. I feel like I've been in here before, but I don't remember. Oh, you know what? It was when I was collecting collection items. I think there's a collection item around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. CCT protector armor. I specifically remember going around collecting them during that 12-hour stream, trying to complete collections, and I was like, oh, let me do some of the clicky ones on Bespin. And then I came in this room, and I'm like, I've never been in this room. I don't know where this is. Apparently, this is what you come here for, is to store the spice in the locker, which the Gethning member contacts us and says, surprised you didn't get caught. There was literally no one to stop me, but anyways, next up, I want you to rough up some of the rival gangsters nearby. Get rid of them so we can move in. Okay, I have to find the plaza, and that might be the most challenging part of this escapade. Maybe I can spot it from out here. Yep, it's all the way down there. I don't know why it's still... Oh, it's that plaza. We gotta go deal with the grimy goons again. Well, I hope they are a little less grimy than last time. They're a little stinky. Alright, we are at the grimy goons, and we gotta rough up 12 of them. Okay, time to time to rough them up. Alright, after defeating the last goon, he says, alright, not bad at all. Come back to the cantina. We'll get you the equipment you need. I don't know why I cloaked again, just... It's becoming a reflex. Alright, back with our Guaving gang member here. It says, not bad, kid. Not bad. Again, you're assuming my age, bruh. Thanks. Now, how about that equipment? You must have learned it from Han Solo. A deal's a deal. What do you need? A set of high-end, specialized slicing tools. Oh, that's a tall order. I don't think I have any tools of that caliber available. We had a deal. Yeah, I know. Just cool your jets for a second. Let me think. Oh, I know. Can't believe I didn't think of it earlier. If you head to the Yarth Bespin Hotel, there's an Ithorian there named Korba Habat. He's a slicer. A really, really good one at that. Korba Habat. Got it. Korba's done some work for the gang before. In fact, he was one of the slicers who helped us sneak onto Cloud City undetected. He'll be able to help you with what you need. Thanks for your help. Yeah, no problem. Hey, before you go, you're not half bad at this rough and tumble stuff. The Guavi and Death Gang could use more people like you. You ever want to do some work for us, or just come see our little operation? We're based out of one of the old Undercity cantinas. I'll keep that in mind. Maybe I'll see you there. Yeah, maybe. Korba Habat's waiting. See you around, kid. That guy's probably like... He's probably just like some teen who got his hands on some armor. And he just wants to like act big, so he calls everybody a kid, regardless of their age. Here's Korba Habat. A stranger to the mother jungle approaches. Excuse me? What attentions mark the stranger's heart? The mother jungle? The jungle that covers my planet of Thor. The blessed jungle's call guides our hearts to follow the tasks it lays out for us. We hear its whispers and follow its will. Do you not do the same? I'm actually not familiar with the Thorian lore at all, real talk. All I know is you got the two mouths and, like 3 throats or something. All I know is that you have a wicked force scream. Either way, no, I can't say I do. I see. You are unenlightened, unfortunate, but I shall set aside my disappointment to avoid argumentative discourse. What brings you here to speak with me? Orkor sent me to you. He says you're a slicer that can help me, but you don't exactly seem the type of person to be into technology and slicing. Judge not the vessel by its appearance or mannerisms. Recently, a rival group of misguided individuals harmed a member of my herd, which wounded my soul as severely as it wounded my herd mate's flesh. Show the attackers that their life choices have proven costly by eliminating them. How macabre. What do I do when they're dead? What do you mean, how macabre? I literally sick droids on civilians. I think we should be like, yeah, all right. I shall contact you via comlink to detail your subsequent cast. All right, then, I'll head out and get started. May the Mother Jungle shield you from harm. Okay. We gotta go fight with the Stargazers. We're on the west side of the city. All right, we arrived at the Stargazers, and it says, Habat didn't specify how many gang members you should eliminate, but surely 12 should be enough, a dozen. All right, let's get to eliminating. Water in Yavin does not compute. What do you mean water in Yavin doesn't compute? It has like 2 oceans and a bunch of rivers that run through the center of the planet. There's water everywhere. You can get moisture water on Mustafar. If you can get it on Mustafar, you can get it anywhere. Thinking of Tatooine for some reason. Luke's literally a moisture farmer. You could suck water out of anywhere in this game / universe. You probably suck it out of the giant space worm from episode 5 also, the one on the asteroid. That thing's gotta have some source of water, right? Here is a really good example of Spy's shortcomings. That being area of effect ability other than this tiny fart. Got none. My officer made these quests look very easy when it came to killing many targets at once. But that's just how officer rolls. Oh my god. Bye, goodbye. Either way, Habat Contact says good. Their fellows will learn from that example. Next, you will head to a nearby network junction and deactivate the security protocol so I may log in. Oh, that one. Great. They spawn so fast. Yeah, their spawn timer is a little fast. Let's see if I can, get this and get out. I don't have any smoke grenades or decoys ready. So, I do have a sprint stim, though, so I can run away. Maybe I'll just kill this guy really fast. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It spawned the wing guard. Okay, good. The thugs are fighting them. This is chaos. By the way, that message that's popped up said, get him, stargazers. Oh, it spawned another wave, apparently. This is, kind of awkward. Oh my goodness. Is it gonna spawn another wave? No, Habat said, "You've done well. I have gained access to the network junction with Cloud City's communication channels in chaos. Couriers have been tasked with carrying messages." Who the hell am I attacking? You know what? Screw you guys. I'm out of here. Couriers have been tasked with carrying messages between city buildings. I require you ambush a carrier and take the message packet. Okay, why? Just cuz? Part of the deal, I guess? Also, that message really said you pry open the network junction and begin redirecting wires. You guys are persistent. Reconnecting wires. And hold them off until that's done slicing. Ah, okay. Okay, we're all done there. Let's go find a messenger. If you're ever looking for the Wingguard couriers, if you just come to the front of the Wingguard headquarters, they seem to spawn here and walk out in some numbers, so I already kind of remember these were here, so we'll just get this guy. Line of sight. The bot contacts again says, "Harmonious work acquiring the message packet. Next, I require you to appropriate a container of Bacta from the city's cloning center. Do not alert the cloning center security droids. I'll try my best, Habat." Alright, so we have to go to the hospital, which is right there, but the waypoint's over here? Which did update where we need to go, which we need to go... Okay, so we're not going into the med center, we're not going into the actual hospital. I don't know why the waypoint was here then. That was probably a snafu, so let's drive back around and go into the actual hospital. Whatever. I'm already... It's confusing they put a med center and a hospital next to each other. Especially since those are used interchangeably in the game mechanically. Anyways. Oh, then it updated again when we got here? A bot says, "The droids must not know your objectives. Try again and don't alert the droids this time." Oh, it's because this is an infiltration mission. Oh, it wants me to go through the med center into the hospital. Huh. Okay, I know what it wants us to do, but I'm gonna try and go through the front door again, but see if stealth has an effect. Just out of curiosity. Alright, so I'm stealthed. I want to see if I can actually, like, use stealth here. Oh, hey, yeah. Wait, nope. Alright, so being a spy or a Jedi with cloak does not help you. You just gotta straight up avoid the line of sight altogether. I mean, I guess that, like... I don't know. I mean, it's just probably with how they programmed it and set it up. That kind of feels bad, though. Because, like, if you're playing Spy, and if you're trying to go for the roleplay aspect of playing Spy, I imagine you want to live that fantasy of being, you know, a spy, and even having camouflage and everything. But since stealth kind of goes out the window, stealth isn't a factor, like, camouflage doesn't impact your ability to remain undetected here. Feels kind of bad. I feel like I should be able to use stealth. So let's run by that guy. How do I get across? Oh, I think I have to go all the way up. Shit. Hold on, I gotta wait for this Cloud City droid to pass. Do you remember the discourse over NGE, but not having a mental capacity? You know why to continue why or continue your sub? Cyclops, you say you remember all of it, even day one. They like the sentence changes of it most of all. Yeah, regardless of what your opinion is on NGE, CU, pre-CU, the change from pre-CU to CU was feel bad, but it didn't change the game so much where it compromised. But CU to NGE was especially a rug pull, especially happened 2 weeks right after the Trials of Oblivion expansion came out. That was really shitty. So regardless of like, I don't have a terribly high opinion of like pre-CU or CU gameplay. Regardless of that, that sucks. That was shitty to do to everybody. A bar says, most excellent. The Mother Jungle praises your work. You have fulfilled your end of our agreement. Return to speak with me. Okay, so I can't go out the front door because I still have to stay undetected. So we got to go back the way we came. So let's do that. This doesn't work as an ITV landing pad, does it? Can I just circumvent? Whoops. I didn't mean to call him out. No, you can't call for pickup here. If you could call for pickup here, you could actually probably log an ITV spot, travel up here, and then travel back down. Oh, shit. Hold on, I gotta wait for the... I don't know what the line of sight is on this thing, so I'm just gonna... There we go. Didn't want to be detected there. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm gonna take a path where I know I don't think they're gonna be, so we'll go over this way. All right, we're back with Korba. You have served well. In accordance with our agreement, I will allow you to utilize my slice tools. Thanks, Korba Habat. Pleasure doing business. Go forth and bring knowledge to the sanctimonious, unjust, and misguided. I'm getting 120k, and Agent Kesh contacts us again, saying good work on Habat. I think I found where you can acquire a security center card. There's a wing guard barracks nearby with a bunch of guards being held in reserve. If you cause enough chaos in that area, the guards will come out in response, and you can sneak in and grab a spare key card. Head to the barracks, and I'll whip up some targets you can hit. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Do I have to drive around the other way? Census says yes. I'm gonna break my legs. Why can't I just skip to Maluma down there, guys? Alright, we're here at the Wing Guard Barracks. Agent Kesh says, alright, there's a major electrical junction not far from you. There's a team of technicians repairing it with a group of wing guards protecting them. Wipe them all out. Okay. I'm guessing it's inside. Yep. Oh, they got little block turrets in here. We have to kill 8 wing guards and 8 repair technicians. I like how the wing guards are protecting the repair technicians, but the repair technicians are 2 levels higher than them. 17k HP. 15k HP. Yeah, they're just straight up stronger. Who's protecting who? Man, it'd be pretty scary if these turrets shot me. Good thing they're just decoration, apparently. Maybe the electrical junction they're fixing is the one for those turrets? Did Agent Kesh say that and I just blacked it out? Nope. He just says it's an electrical junction. I'm gonna assume that's what that junction is for. Kind of a vulnerable spot for it, but... Wait, I killed all the wing guards in here, but I need to kill 3 more. Okay, I guess I'll just come downstairs, kill 3, and then... go back upstairs if I have to. Here comes the inspector. Oh no! They're gonna see me murdering. Oh, they don't care. They just turn around and walk away. Everything's fine here. Looks good. Move along. Alright, yeah, now we gotta go back upstairs and disable the junction. Cool. Let me just collect the CCT protector armor pieces while I'm down here in this room. Okay, back upstairs we go. I mean, no mind. I'm just here to mess with your junction. I'm just here to mess with your junk. Alright, once we complete, Agent Kesh says... Hold on. Agent Kesh contacts us and says, nice work. There's a group of wing guards in a nearby hotel. They're protecting a group of civilians, and our droids have them pinned. Get rid of them, the civilians too. We can't afford any witnesses who might identify you as Imperial. Okay. I don't really have anything to identify me as Imperial. I don't have any markings, but... You know, if someone just runs out, highly skilled in combat, and does a bunch of murder and then disappears, I guess it's just only reasonable that they're Imperial, huh? Maybe highly skilled in combat is the wrong thing to say. Inelegantly fires their blaster and missing most of their marks, giving up, throwing a grenade, and then leaving. That's probably more apropos. Alright, we're here at the hotel. We have to defeat trapped civilians. Defeat civilians is one thing. Defeat trapped civilians makes it sound even worse. Also, kill more wing guards. No, the Mos Eisley police will not let you walk through. It's funny, there was a Senate proposal a while ago to actually remove the feature of civilians dismounting you, or the police dismounting you. And I think it was voted down because people are like, no, it's a classic LOL feature of the game. And the senator that proposed it got mad, like, what the fuck are you what are you talking about? It's only obnoxious. We've gotten rid of other obnoxious things. And I'm just like, yeah, they have a point. Also, again, who's protecting who? The civilians are more dangerous than the wing guard here. Okay, we are getting through all of the trapped civilians. Now you must slay the wing guard here. Alright, we have slayed all of the wing guard members and trapped civilians. The agent Kesh now contacts and says, on to the next target. There's an apartment building nearby. Head to its upper levels and trash everything you can. When the wing guard come to check out what's going on, you're going to trap them in the turbo lift car? Okay. I think I have to leave this building, so let's do that. Alright, we're at the apartment building I'm supposed to be at. So I have to trash the... So the problem... Okay, small nitpick. The problem with having a place that's extremely white and bright is it makes it even harder to read all the white text. So luckily if you mouse over it, you know, it makes it easier to read for a quest. But I was like this when we walked in here. I'm like, I can't read this. Hold on. Alright, so let's go upstairs and trash the chandelier, the security cameras, the lighting panel, and the garbage chute. The painting. Apparently I don't care about that. Still don't know how the chandelier works. We're trashing the garbage suit. Wink, get it? Where's the security camera? Where is the security camera? Am I blind? Was it in the lobby? Is it not actually in the apartment itself? Yeah. Oh, there it is. What? What kind of home defense ass security camera placement is this? It's not only on the floor, it only faces one of the two elevators, and it's facing directly into a plant. So the only thing it's recording is the back of this vase. Was it supposed to be higher on the wall? Damn, it's got a lot of power in it though. Alright, now we have to trash the plant, the mural, the painting, and the sculpture. So I guess we're just destroying everything in here. Sorry to whoever lives here. Hey, what was that effect? Oh, there we go. Why is the mural sparking when I trash it? Why is the plant sparking? Why is everything exploding when I click it? Am I trashing it with like micro explosives? Like I get the sculpture. That makes sense because it's like a big glass sculpture. So sure, why not? But what am I doing to dirt? All right, the agent Kesh says, "All right, one of the residents has called for help. Quickly now, head down to the sublevel and cut the power to the turbolift car. The wing guard's board. Just remember to keep one you'll use active. You don't want to be trapped down there." Okay. It looks like there's some Ugnaughts hiding down here. Get rid of them before you cut the power to the turbo lift. Of course I have to kill more Ugnaughts. It would not be an Imperial Bespin quest if I wasn't given the opportunity to slay more Ugnaughts. Honestly, I'm getting tired of making all this bacon. I'm just feeling bad at this point. Alright, we killed the Ugnaughts. I think I already have this in my thing. Yep, I already have that specialist armor. Let's get the power terminal, which explodes. I mean, that exploding makes sense. Kesh says, great work. 3 squads of guards are trapped in the turbolift. It'll be hours before someone can free them. Now for the last target, ahead of the Trest Casino near you. Security has it locked down. Support our droids that are trying to get inside by removing the lockout. Okay. Alright, we are back at Trest Casino. Kesh says, find the control room and get rid of all the control room workers, then use the security terminal to override the lockdown. Okay. Where's the control room? I know that's a casino area. This doesn't look like a casino area. Yep. Or like, this doesn't look like a security room. Like one NPC in there. You know what? Might be this room with all the yellow arrows in it. In the casino to the right. Yep. Oh, wow. These guys are tough. I also should have used preparation. H. Bad joke. Sure, no one's ever made that before this game. Probably gonna have to duck out of here. This hurts. And I'm already out of action. Yep, bye. Cool, now I can use the security terminal. Which is here. Just, you know, take your time. No, I'm not in a rush or anything. Just hack it nice and slow. Agent Kesh says, now that the reserve force of the Wing Guards have been deployed, the barracks will be all but deserted. You should easily be able to get inside and find that keycard we need. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to the barracks. Oh, the agent also said, I just intercepted a message that was sent to the Wing Guard Reserve in the barracks. They've been deployed across the city in response to everything you just did. The employee... like, wait, did they deploy it just for, like, wrecking one control room and one apartment? But I guess locking everyone in and stuff was pretty whack. Alright, we're back at the barracks. We have to stay undetected and reach the computer room. Okay, so it's not one of these. Oh, that's what the Wing Guard inspectors are for inside the barracks. Got it. So I gotta avoid those inspectors. Okay. Again, like, I kind of wish that cloaking worked, just because it adds to, like, the spy element. Who the I think it was the engineers that just attacked me. I just didn't expect them to. Okay, one inspector still has to... They're gonna cross paths, and once they cross paths... See, there's one, there's the other. I don't know what their line of sight is in terms of, like, on their sides, so I'm just gonna try and, like, give them a wide berth here. One of the wing guards noticed my intrusion quick. What this one did? Okay. Oh, it's giving you the quest again, now that there are... okay, it's giving you the same comm again. Okay, I'm just gonna bust. Don't mind me just pushing against the wall for eternity. That guy got motherfucking eyes in the back of his head? What makes this quest more frustrating is the fact that I can literally go invisible, but it doesn't matter. They've got, like, thermals or something. I don't know. What? That... their vision's like much wider than just like 90 degrees in front of them. It's gotta be massive. It's gotta be like a massive cone, right? Or it's like server latency messing with me. What? They were completely past the corner that time. Does this have any hints on it? Nope, just... Wait, maybe when the quest updates? Should not see you, or they will call for backup. It just says don't be seen. Because now I'm like, wait, how does this work? My god, stop. I'm just trying to get back to... I know I can cloak by them, but, like, I shouldn't need to. I'm gonna go for it. Okay, it must be a radius, right? It must be a radius, then. It's not, like... I was fully behind on that one. It's gotta be a radius. The one time I get a quest where it's like specifically narratively written that you need to be sneaky. You can't just run in and murder everybody. And cloaking doesn't matter. It kills me. Wait, why did that one turn around there? Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I guess they can decide to turn around in the middle of their pathing? Like, I don't know why that one turned around in the middle of the hall. Yeah, like that. I gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait, gotta wait. Stealth doesn't matter, just gonna uncloak. Okay, gotta wait. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. Oh, line of sight doesn't matter, it's range, it's range, range. Okay, we're in the computer room. Gotta stay undetected. You managed to sneak by them. Great. There should be a storage locker in that room. Open it and grab a... like, comm link. Okay. Glad that droid was just a prop and not a problem. I think that one's gonna turn around. Yep. Again, line of sight doesn't seem to matter. Do I have to run through the middle of these two? Or at least it feels like it doesn't matter. Don't quote me on it. Okay, cool. Each keycard is unique to the holder's DNA. We need the code keycard to yours, but getting a drop to your blood, your thumbprint, and the retinal print. Head to the medical center and make a fake injury. The droids will run some stress tests so you can steal the data back for us. Okay. Well, apparently getting caught now doesn't matter because I lost that objective. Yeah, that... I'm glad that I figured out that it was a radius and not a cone or a line. See, now it doesn't matter. Because I might have kept trying otherwise to, like, slip by, but it's definitely some sort of radius. I'm going to take this crate of patrol armor while I'm down here so I don't have to come back if I ever want to do this collection. I'm not sure if I like... I mean, on one hand, I like that these, like, stealth missions are different. But on the other hand, it is a little frustrating that I am literally playing a stealth class and my mechanic doesn't matter for, the like, the scenario. Oh, there's another crate of armor. I know there's quests where being stealthy is advantageous. I mean, you get to see how I did the Imperial theme park. That went really fast because I was able to cloak by and just go straight to objectives or NPCs of note. But it wasn't narrative that I was to be sneaky. I mean, there were some implications, like, with talking to that one mercenary, but it wasn't like, oh, don't get spotted. So This one where it's literally narratively, I'm supposed to be like espionage, don't get caught kind of stuff, and your stealth mechanic doesn't do anything. It's like, man, it's kind of similar to the Rebel Bespin mission where there's the injured thug on the ground in the underground cantina. And despite being a medic, I couldn't like heal him. I still had to go get med packs for him when I'm literally a walking back to bomb. You know, it's kind of like, man, I'm literally the profession that can make this go by easier, but same choice for everybody. Speak with the medical droid. Okay. Ah, so that's what this medical droid is for. It's for this. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. My stomach really hurts. I think I ate too many Corellian oysters. I've had a splitting headache for hours. I feel faint. My legs are entirely numb, and I don't think that's a good thing. That's probably get me to get pricked for a blood sample, right? Understood. Please remain still. I shall conduct a series of examinations so as to determine the cause. I'm really scared. The medical droid quickly and efficiently administers a series of tests, just as Kesh said. It takes a blood sample, a copy of your thumbprint, and a retinal print. What do the tests say, Doc? He's not a doctor, he's a droid. I do not understand. According to these test results, you are perfect health, and yet you report an extreme physical ailment. It does not compute. Perhaps the pain originates from a psychosomatic response. I'm not crazy, droid. You've clearly been programmed to be a blind, deaf, and comatose lobotomy patient. Please remain calm. I assure you my programming is impeccable. My medical database contains information on every aspect of the profession input by... I don't buy it. Just give me the test results. I'll go to the organic doctor, one who knows what they're doing. That's not necessary. I'm more than capable of. Give me my test. Okay. Wordlessly, the droid hands you your test results. Despite being incapable of feeling or showing emotion, you get the distinct impression you've really upset the droid. Like I care. I'm literally killing civilians in this quest. Agent Kesh. Wow. That was quite a performance. Come back to base. I'll combine some fake identity documents with your DNA profile and a keycard, and we'll be good to go. Okay, back to the industrial complex. Or industrial sector. Away we go. Alright, back with Agent Kesh. Hello there. Don't you pull... You're not allowed to say that line. I've got the fake identity records fight here. We're having a records fight. Sick. You better bet on me. Hand over your DNA profile from those tests, and I'll get work to pairing them with the keycard. There you go. Cash takes the DNA profile and begins working on the keycard. Thanks. Give me a minute or two. This shouldn't take long. Sure thing. Anything else I should know? Yes, actually, I've received an update from Captain Treese. The Imperial fleet has been assembled, and it's leaving for Bespin within the hour. How long will it take for the fleet to arrive? Fleet that size traveling here from the Haas system? A couple of days, I'd imagine. Just enough time for us to finish our operation. Alright, all set. Here you go. What do I do now? Head back to the upper levels, then go to the security center. Test the keycard and see if it'll let you inside. Got it. I'm on my way. See you around. Okay, back to the upper floor we go. I wonder what Tabana gas tastes like. Bespin 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm not sure if the sensation I'm feeling right now is what I would call electric. Maybe some type of fiery emotion. Looks like we're going to... Yep, this straight up security center. Hey, jetpack, where'd you go? There you are, you bastard. Don't you just hate it when you whip out your jetpack and it just refuses to equip you? Alright, here we are at the security center. I won't fully buff. I'm still flagged. I'm still on leave, by the way, so that's why these enemies aren't hostile. I flagged down to rebuff to make sure I get the 2 hours instead of an hour and a half. Might save me a med trip. Agent Kesh says Great. The key card works. Don't head inside just yet. We still need a full set of Wingguard security codes to be able to access the computer terminals inside. I found where we can acquire a set of Wingguard security codes, but it's going to be incredibly risky. By far the riskiest thing we've done so far. You're going to reach out directly to one of the Wingguard captains, Captain Gerald Blendon, and persuade him to help us. You'll find him at the cantina. Referring to Trust Tower again, so let's head back over there. We got 140,000 credits for that one. Yeehaw. Alright, we're heading into Gale's Central Club. Or not? In order to find Captain Blendon, you have to locate the cantina. Oh, I think I have to go into the other facility. Yeah, I had to go up another floor. Then I need to go on the game floor. According to records, Blendon is corrupt to the bone and regularly abuses his position to his advantage. Despite his criminal tendencies, he's a fierce Imperial loyalist. Head to the back room and talk to him. I was like, wait, where's the break in the counter? It's over here. May I serve you a drink, sir? Oh, hey, a rug. Mine. Locker? Don't care. So I'm just like looking at the stuff in here. Why do you have a picture of Panda Baba? Whatever. Let's take the Death Trooper armor while we're in here. And we'll speak to Captain Gerald Blendon. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Captain Gerald Blendon? Yeah, that's me. So what do you want? My sources tell me you're not entirely satisfied with the Cloud City Ants administrator. Yeah, that's no secret. Calrissian's dumber than a box of rocks, and his policy of neutrality is ridiculously stupid. I agree. My sources also tell me that you're an officer who takes the initiative when it comes to advancement and gains. And what's that supposed to mean? Merely that you know an opportunity when you see one. You're smart enough to accept. Rules and regulations be damned. Right? In that case, I have a proposition for you, one that will benefit you immensely. Immense benefit, eh? I'm listening. I'm part of an Imperial infiltration squad tasked with preparing Cloud City for occupation. The Empire is making a move on the city. Keep your voice down. You're lucky half the city didn't hear you. Sorry, it's just the last thing I expected to hear you say. Please continue. My team and I are responsible for everything that's happening across the city, and we need your help with the next phases of the plan to prepare the city for occupation. I am such a terrible negotiator. I understand this guy's corrupt. He's a staunch Imperial loyalist. I still want to walk into his home/personal office. Hello, I am with the Empire. We are coming to occupy you soon. I am part of a super top secret squad that Imperials themselves don't know about. And we have been doing everything to sabotage and destroy your platform, including killing civilians. Like, regardless of how much of a loyalist this guy is, you might have just, like, thrown him totally off the bandwagon. He might not even care anymore. You're literally killing his people. We could have killed him in the process. He's a Wingguard commander. We could have killed his family. Let's see what he has to say. You need my help to do what exactly? Okay, so he just takes it at face value and keeps going. All right. Maybe he's just hyper immoral. We need to deactivate all the security systems here in the upper levels. We've already organized a way into the security center, but we need your set of Wingguard security codes. Why are we telling him the whole plan? Wait a minute. How did you organize a way inside the security center? It's a long story involving a medical droid, a crippling injury, and a lot of sneaking around. Suffice to say, I have my methods. Again, don't tell him these things. You're literally telling him the security flaws in his own city that we're trying to occupy that might be useful for us to exploit or patch in the future. Whatever. He says, right. Well, why exactly should I help you? I could just as easily report you to Calrissian. I'm sure he'd reward me handsomely for exposing you. Yeah, especially since we told him so freaking much. I assure you, if you decide to do that, you'd be dead before you left this room, let alone before you can get to Calrissian. So you threaten me and then expect my help? Yeah, on top of actually physically murdering and killing your citizens, your wing guard, crippling your mining procedure, which also hurts your bottom line, which hurts your pay, your standing. Not to mention all your maintenance droids, probably halting everything, and you might even hurt life support systems, attacking all your Ugnaughts. Yeah, I expect you to help me. It's not a threat, Captain, merely a fact. I have no desire to kill you, and there's no reason to. You want a reason to help me? The Empire needs your help. Isn't that enough reason for a loyal man like yourself? Nope. See, I agree with the captain here. Nope. You're literally threatening me, my home, my work, everything, even if I am loyal to you. Why the hell would it help? How about 5 million credits? We can authorize that? Paid to you once the Empire is taking control of the city. Yeah, that's no guarantee. You make a persuasive argument. We literally have... Once the Empire takes over, we can just kill you or throw you out, exile you. We can do whatever you want. We're not... Who says we're going to hold up our end of the bargain? So you'll help us? I will, but I want half the credits up front and half later, and you're going to do some things for me too before I hand over my security codes. What sort of things? Just a few favors. Don't worry. They'll benefit you as much as me, and they'll harm Cloud City and Calrissian too. Then we have a deal. But I warn you, Blendin, my people will be watching you. At the slightest hint of betrayal, you will be dealt with. You won't get a second chance. The one ISB agent who's used me to do everything, and the one lieutenant who I don't know if he has any combat skills are watching you. Oh, don't worry. I have no intentions of betraying you. I have exactly 5 million reasons not to. Good. Now then, you mentioned you had a few favors for me to do before you give me your codes. What exactly do these favors entail? To start, you're going to eliminate my biggest rival, Captain Ilkar Vray, a sanctimonious idiot who's been lording over me for years. I can do that. Where's the Captain Vray now? He's just gone off duty in his apartment. Here's the location. Head there and kill him. I'm on it. And be careful, Vray was once an enforcer for the Hutts. He's taken down hundreds of people. He won't be easy to get rid of. Okay, so this is a similar boss fight to one of the ones we did earlier, probably. Where we had to, like, go fight somebody in this building and they were, like, a elite boss. This is probably the Imperial version of it. So I will... Considering how well I did against the IG unit, I am going to do what we did for the, Black Sun operative, and we're going to switch our armor set over to, from the camo set, over to the set with agility on it instead, so we're a little bit tankier. We're going to buff up. Let's take out a Frog. Let's take out Lumpy, our resident gubber. Love him. Look at that face. Precious. And we can leave Akragamon. I'll roll the dice, say he's got to bleed. Take our stem, take some neutron pixie, and we'll, you know, I just popped parrying, but I have no idea if he's gonna use melee or not. I'm just kind of banking on it. If not, I could swap pups during the fight to something else. Oh, he's in the other building, which we can get there via a sky bridge. If I remember where it is. Alright, you're in Vray's apartment. We must speak with him. Hey, how did you get in my apartment? Leave immediately. I'll go when I'm done with you. Just coming right out like, I'm here to kill. Hold on, I'm having a brain fart. There we go. And he does not have melee, so parry's doing nothing. We'll just switch those really fast. Probably didn't even need to. He doesn't seem as bad. Yeah, honestly, I probably could just left those on. Who cares? Whatever. We got him. And we are rewarded with some more patrol armor, except that. We get contact by the captain, says, Vray's dead, good riddance to scum. You can handle the rest yourself, huh? That'll come in handy. Or you can handle yourself, huh? Next, I need you to make a series of deliveries across the city, head to the spaceport. There's a crate containing the packages for you to pick up. Just don't drop them. Ellipses. That's ominous. Are they fragile or combustible? Like, are these bombs I'm dealing with? I'm gonna leave this armor on for now. If I feel like putting the camo armor back on, I will. But since we got some power-ups rocking on this one, might as well just keep them going. Alright, here we're at the starport. Pick up a package, which is over here at the oh, it's next to the ticket terminal on the floor. Captain says, alright, there's 7 packages to deliver. First up, leave one there at the civilian spaceport. There should be a vent you can hide it in. I'm guessing I'm not allowed to ask what's in these? And the journal doesn't give you any elaboration, but okay, we'll dump one package into a vent. Well, now I know what these ducks are for. It's for the Imperial quest. Next up, head to the Yarth Bespin and hide the package in a potted plant near in the lobby. Yeah, I'm sure no one will see that, but alright, dude, we'll do that. Okay, the plant is over here in the corner. We're gonna plant the package in the plant. Captain calls and says, next, Administrator Calrissian's personal tower. The turbo lifts leading to the upper levels are locked with Calrissian's personal code. You should be able to get in the lobby and hide one of the packages there, okay? You know what would be faster? Just ITVing up to his platform and then taking the elevator down. It doesn't matter if his lifts are coded when I could just fly up and land. God, it's so bright in here, my eyes had to adjust. Where? Guess I do have to go up the elevator once? Hiding the package in the sculpture, that's what clicking that does? Now I know. On to the medical center, head to the back to treatment room and hide one of the packages and one of the unused back to tanks. Okay. I'm going back out here. I'm gonna shuttle down to the starport and drive. I'm not driving literally across the entire platform. I've driven across Bespin so many times now doing these quests. I don't mind it so much anymore because I kind of get the idea of navigating. There are those times where I'm like, where you end up in a corner and there's only one way out, so you gotta backtrack like up here where these barracks are. Or I'm like, man, but once you're used to navigating it, it's not too bad. It is a little confusing that some locations kind of overlap or have the same names. Med center, hospital, they're right next to each other. Okay, I think it's up on the 2nd floor, yeah. So let's take the lift up one. Here's the empty canister right next to the full one. These canisters are see-through, so I'm not really sure if you're really hiding anything in there, but when it's now time to go to the industrial spaceport, just like the civilian spaceport, there should be a vent to drop the package in. Yes, there's a vent over near the Black Sun / Rogue Droids, I think. So we'll ITV over there using the platform over here to the left, if I can get on my jetpack. Yeah, I think the vent's like down here. Yeah, there it is. I don't have the camo suit on, but I think we should be okay. I mean, he doesn't interest me. Oh, because I didn't go to the industrial spaceport yet. I gotta hit the waypoint first. All right, now we have to go to apartment complex 108, head up to the upper levels and hide the package in the garbage chute there. That is the apartment complex we wrecked, which is on the other side of the platform. I'm just gonna fly to the other side again. It's faster to get to that from that side than this side. At least it feels like it is. All right, here at the apartment complex. We gotta go drop this package off. This is the apartment we wrecked earlier, which is supposed to be someone's like private apartment, right? Why is there so much in and out of this one apartment? Whose apartment is this? Why does so much happen in this one apartment? All right. Plant under the tables in in the cantina. When that's done, come back and speak with me in the back room. Okay. Like, it's never explained whose apartment that is, but like we go in there for the Rebel one. We go in there for the Imperial one. We go in there twice for the Imperial one. Okay, we're here at Gale's Central Club, and we need to stuff this package under this empty table. Man, it's one of the Bespin furniture that they added. That's just kind of like looks silly here. But, alright. Now I can talk to Captain Blendon. Well, at least the last package was near him, so I don't have to, like, double back across the city again. So those are bolo clawfish. I wonder what they use to make this effect. Like what props. Alright, it's Captain Gerald Blendon. Those hidden packages will come in handy for the both of us. Good work distributing them. Will you tell me what it's in them already? As you wish. Each package contains a proton warhead taken from a proton torpedo. Bombs? You had me carrying bombs? Wait, how big is the warhead to a proton torpedo? They were in a tiny box, and I was stuffing them into some tiny spots. Did I pocket space that, or are the warheads smaller than I think they are? Anyways, they said bombs. You had me carrying bombs? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Can you imagine what could have happened if I dropped one? Relax. The warheads have been specifically modified so that they only detonate upon receiving a very specific signal from this detonator. How's that the modified comm like? What are we gonna do with them? Take the detonator. I'll be taking that, but I can't fathom why in blazes you have to be carrying bombs. Explain yourself. I orchestrated the warheads to be delivered here as part of a ploy to frame and discredit Captain Bray, the man you killed for me. But then you came along and provided an opportunity to eliminate him through subtler means, which meant I no longer need the bombs. Okay, so having this context, I don't care that I'm vomiting on his shoes right now. He earned it. Having this context, that he was literally going to commit terrorism to get a promotion, I can understand why now he had no qualms with what our Imperial Infiltration Squad was doing. This man is clearly not a rational human being or one to be empathized with at all. But he was not introduced that way, so I gave him more benefit of the doubt than I guess he earned. Either way. I say, then why am I scattering them around the city? You said your team is here to take over the city by forcing Calrissian to surrender it to you. If you fail, you need to guarantee that Calrissian doesn't expose your actions to the galaxy, or worse, hand the city over to the rebels. In exchange for protection, the bombs are that guarantee. That's cunning to say the least. It's a smart plan. That's what it is, if you say so. Moving on, what's the next favor you need me to do? We literally programmed tens of thousands of droids to murder civilians and Wingard. I don't know. I don't really think planting bombs around the city is any more or less devious, so I don't know why we're throwing him shade. I guess it's because he didn't tell us first. Whatever. Captain Gerald says, while you were gone, Captain Vray's body was discovered. It has been taken to the medical center for autopsy, and an investigation's been launched into the cause of death. You're going to sabotage that investigation and make sure the Wingard never learns of our involvement in Vray's death. I can't just wipe out the investigation team. That is attracting more suspicion. You don't want that. Captain Drawl says, don't worry, I've already thought about that. Here, take this Wingguard uniform. It's one of my spares. With this on, you should be able to sneak around, even talk with members of the investigation team. Thanks. Any idea on how exactly I should go about fudging this investigation? Head to the medical center. I'll walk you through my plan step by step once you're there. Alright, I'm on my way. Good luck. Pick up the Wingguard uniform from the locker. Oh, it's a costume. Maybe a female. Alright, we gotta go to the medical center. Yeah, it just puts a costume on you like Halloween style. That's fun. For those who don't know, during the Galactic Moon Festival, the daily is to get set into a costume and then go trick-or-treating, and then you earn tokens from trick-or-treating from the NPCs that are around. So this is similar. You can't mount while disguised. I just realized that. I have to walk all the way over there. I think my silence says more than what I could say about what I now have to do. Sprint to him, go. I feel like I'm being punished. Which, I mean, I'm doing the Imperial Bespin quest line, which is punishable on its own offense, as being an Imperial. Especially an extremely evil, mustache-twirling Imperial at that. But damn. At least I have the sprint stim. Man, if you didn't have the sprint stim or, like, access to a speed increase, like Force Run, and you had to hoof it all the way over there. Like, imagine doing this as a medic. With none of that. Just gotta slow roll it all the way over to Med Center. Rude as hell, man. I don't think I got a cloak all costumed. So I'm just gonna keep running. I don't want to hit the cloak bucket and like cloak button and like kill the costumes. And we're almost there anyway, so. Shouts to Sprint Stim. Truly the MVP. We get contacted by the captain. He says, all right, head inside. The autopsy room should be at the back of the complex. Make your way there and take a blood sample of Ray's body. I think that's too. I think it's on. Oh, no. Ah. We have to go from the med center into the hospital again. Which we have to come up to the top floor to access the bridge. It says stay hidden again. I'm wondering if I get detected by, like, a security droid again. I'm not going to test it, because I do not want to, have to go back at this costume and then run all the way back here again. Alright, here we are in the autopsy room. There's the corpse. I'm going to take your blood. Contacted by the corrupt asshole who says, right, we're going to plant a fake murder weapon near Ray's apartment covered in the blood you retrieved. There's a bunch of hoodlums near you. Go rough them up and take one of their vibroblades. So we're going to frame a local gang. When you say near... I don't need to be disguised anymore, right? I don't need to be disguised anymore, right? Doesn't say I need to. So we're just going to click that off. I'm like, I don't want to keep walking around Bespin. Are we attacking the grimy goons again? Like, also says go to the goons plaza like it's their plaza. That's hilarious. Maybe it is. Maybe they actually have, like, land rights to this plaza. I don't want to think land rights would exist on a giant oil rig. I'd imagine, like, everything's, like, leased or rented, if there's any form of private ownership on it. I'm thinking about this too much. Let's not think about it. Let's just go to the waypoint so we get the quest updates, and then I can kill more grimy goons for their vibroblades. Do you have a vibroblade? Nope. How about you? I mean, Star Wars is a space communist utopia. You're right. There's no such thing as private ownership. That's why I keep breaking into private apartments. Private's just a turn of phrase, you see. It's not a real thing. Anyways, the captain says, now that you've got the supposed murder weapon, go back to Captain Frey's apartment complex, find someone with blood-coated vibroblade close by Frey's apartment. Okay. Back to the Dress Tower. So there's a lot of back and forth on the upper level here. But there was also a lot of back and forth during the Rebel one, so I don't think it's any worse. Maybe I'd make the argument that it feels like there's more back and forth, but this is the second time that I'm doing this recently. So it just might be the culmination of all the back and forth weighing upon me. You know what I mean? This might not have more back and forth in the Rebel one. I do feel like Act 1 did, for sure. I know in Act 1 you go back to the droid main space like 3 times, but I feel like in this one we went in there like 4 times. I'm not counting the time that I had to go in there to fix my quest. But I feel like we were in there at least 4 times, like an extra time. And I've come and went. You go from to and fro, both Trust Tower and the casino building a lot too, so I don't know. It just still feels like a lot of back and forth, which I expected. Find a good place for the blood-coated knife. Maybe there's a garbage chute somewhere on the top floor. Man, there's so much fixation on garbage chutes in this quest line. We tried the garbage chute. What about that garbage chute? Hey, son, how's it going with that garbage chute? I think I can go up another floor. I think there's a garbage chute up here. Oh, there it is. And that's what this is for. Vibroblade hidden. Still remaining. Great work. A supposed witness to Ray's death is wanting to talk to the Wingguard. Eliminate him at the Yarth Bespin before he talks. He's a witness in protection. I don't... Yeah, I guess. I'm not, like, questioning eliminating a witness in this context. I'm questioning, like, would someone in the a witness protection program be held in a hotel? I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's probably a thing. Because it's, like, not their home residence, right? So, like, move them to a different place. That makes sense. I think. Star Wars game doesn't make surface level original trilogy reference challenge impossible. I'm waiting for a Dianoga to come out of one of these garbage chutes. And then me get dragged in and there's a trash compactor sequence. Or I get thrown in a garbage chute and you never see or hear from me again if we're talking sequel trilogy. Agent Kesh contacted us. He says that the witness is in room 1016 under heavy guard, but I have a new plan. Head to the kitchen, and I'll explain why when you're there. I guess Kesh has been monitoring all of our communique. How do I get to the kitchen? Is it the elevators? I've never had to explore this building, by the way. I know I went up here once during the Rebel run, but I didn't, like, walk anywhere. You've entered the kitchen of the Yarth Hotel. Why did it give me a system message? Kesh says, this supposed witness has ordered an extravagant meal. You're going to reprogram the culinary droid to accidentally poison him. His death will be ruled an unfortunate accident. Okay. Right in front of Rain, the Yarth Hotel chef. Rain cameo. There it is. Sorry, there's also an Elliot cameo. There it is. Is there actually a Wookiee option to have that beard? Is that like in the image designer? Yeah, anyways. Here's the culinary droid. We're hacking it. I like how they cut cheese with a vibro blade. That seems kind of overkill, but alright. Why not? Security info. You pry open the culinary droid's casing and begin rewiring its processors. Unfortunately, hotel security notices your efforts and several officers are on their way to stop you. Run. Nah, I gotta pick up this ice cream maker. Hold on. It'd be cool actually like guards came in, but you just have a tauntaun hanging here. Is it supposed to be like the freezer? Is it like an open air freezer for as energy inefficient as that is? Someone spent a lot of time decorating this place. Too bad I literally never been in here till now. I'm kind of curious what else is on this floor, so humor me for a moment, everybody. Locked doors, terminals, public holo terminal. Doesn't give a shit about me. This door is unlocked, question mark? Where does this go? Up some cool looking staircase. Cyrana. I'm guessing we're gonna have to come back up here at some point. Because you definitely don't come up here during the Rebel one. Oh, is this the room where they meet Leia? Or it's just, it might not be the exact room, but it looks designed after it because of the ceiling. Oh, it's Drea's room, apparently. Oh, Panorama Vispa. Vista. Because there's her terminal. I guess we might have to use her terminal at some point. I guess this is spoilers, question mark? Because I've literally never had a bee up here, ever. Okay, well, let's escape. The room where Lando pulls them to lunch with Vader. No, that's a different room. That's actually in Lando's tower at the very top. I didn't show it on stream because I just forgot that it was there. I could show it later. Anyways, here's Captain... whatever. You've poisoned his food? How devious. There's only one more thing I need you to do. Head to the location I'm sending you. It's the apartment of one of Rey's subordinates. We're going to frame her for his murder, then call in an anonymous tip to the chief investigator. Okay. And it's on the other side of town again. Let's ITV the industrial starport. You know what? Here, I'll show you really fast. I'll show you the Lando dining room. Because remember there's that scene where like it's like where first like Leia and Han meet back up, I think. And they're like in this some like really circular ass looking room. It's got like that ceiling going on. I think they talked to Lando in there or something. I haven't done a rewatch in a hot minute. Wait, why did I come here if I was gonna show you the other thing? My brain. Here it is. So here's the Vader dining room. It's like, well, we've been waiting for you. And he does the fuck your blaster bolt. Have a seat, and then yeah, everyone has a seat and has a very awkward meal, supposedly. They even have it set up with a bunch of food. Isn't that fun? And what are the hell? I guess this is a serving platter. Yeah, there you go. We'd be honored if you would join us. They even got the window up here. We even sit. We could sit at the head of the table. We could sit in Vader's seat. Yum yum. I also like the NPCs standing here just staring out the window. So yeah, that's there. You just come into the Administrator's tower and go all the way to the top using the main elevator shaft. I was spacing out the other day. I think this was yesterday, actually. And I was thinking about, like, what force abilities you could add to Star Wars Galaxies to make force sensitives feel like they have more, like, in-universe options. Because you can't add things like force push or pull due to how this game engine is. So I was trying to think of less, like, physical ones. So I was like, what if you give him force stasis? And then it works like a hard stun. And then I thought about it for a second. I'm like, a Jedi that has a lot of strong defensive cooldowns with a hard stun? Yeah, it's a bad idea. Because the only other way to get a hard stun is a pistol whip as a smuggler, which you have no good defensive cooldowns if there's more than one person you're fighting. And because they're all debuffs. And then there's kick pets, but then you have to, you know, have a Beastmaster build. I don't remember coming in here. Have we been in here yet? I don't think so. Let's test it. Yep. Well, if we were in here, I didn't pick this one up. If anyone's like, what's Force Stasis? It's the Kylo Ren thing in Force Awakens where you just stop, like, freezes Poe in place and the blaster bolt shot. It's Force Stasis. As we enter here, it says, you have entered Sale Avens apartment. First, upload the file I'm sending to you on Lieutenant Avane's personal terminal. I've faked some personal logs that will make it seem like she covered Rey's position. They'll think she killed him to get promoted. Okay. We have hacked the system. Fake personal logs, 0 remaining. Now scatter some of Rey's leftover blood around the room of her furniture. The investigator will match the blood on that murder weapon, and Lieutenant Aven will be history. Why would... It seems extremely sloppy. Why would... Whatever. I'm just done questioning at this point. Why would she murder him, come all the way home, and then wipe his blood everywhere? It's not like they were neighbors. She got it on the couch. She got it on the desk. She got it on the chair. Just everywhere, my guy. Also, we stole a Vibra Blade from a gang member. Can't they just trace it back to the gang? Whatever. Great work. I'm calling you into the anonymous tip I mentioned earlier. Get out of there before the officers respond to it. Come back to the canteen, speak with me, and feel free to keep the uniform. It suits you. I took that shit off forever ago, dude. Maybe the quest reward for this one is the schematics for the reward for the uniform. I forget exactly when you get that. Even though I saw myself get it in the recording of the Rebel one, whatever. Alright, back to Captain Belden at the Gales Casino. Alright, back with Captain Belden. He says, good, you're back. I've got one last favor to do, then I'll hand over my codes for you to use. I'm gonna throttle you, but alright, fine. But I have to say, getting sick of running your errands. Hey, look, my character actually is mimicking my mood. Lieutenant Aven's just been taken into custody thanks to your work. Trouble is, my superiors asked me to take over her duties while she's being investigated. What was Aven working on? She'd been assigned to get rid of the various gangs making trouble across the city. I don't want to get rid of them, since they cause a lot of trouble for my worthless colleagues, but I have no choice. My hands are tied. So you're sending me out to deal with a bunch of gangs? Yes, that's the gist of it. Can you handle it? Of course I can handle it. I can handle anything. Then start with dealing with the grimy goons. Those boys are... That group's 2-0. Time to make it 3. They're a group of... Yeah, I know the grimy goons. I've encountered them before. Nice level up. Oh, I see. Well then, you shouldn't have too much difficulty getting rid of them. Here's the location of a group of their thugs. Wipe them out. They're as good as dead. Excellent. I'm glad that the quest writers were self-aware that we've already dealt with the grimy goons multiple times at this point, so your characters is like, yeah. I know it. Just send me out. Time to drive back out the hood of where we were. Alright, here we are with the grimy goons again. Need to kill them again. You think by now, between the Rebel and Imperial Bespin questline, Vum would have wiped out the entire gang. But now they're still kicking. They're resilient. Maybe they have really good recruiters. Uh-oh. Pissed off more than I really wanted, but that's okay. We'll just attack as many as I can. Didn't mean to piss them all off. Just... They're like, we're tired of your shit. We're just gonna all jump you. And that's it. Bye. Belden says, onto the Stargazers, don't let their innocuous name fool you. They're one of the worst gangs here in Cloud City, setting their location. Yeah, I've met them before, and they are definitely one of the worst. They did give me a little bit of a trouble earlier when I was helping out that Athorian slicer. Alright, time to eliminate 10 of these guys. You know, it might be easier if I just use my rifle or my carbine. Lure them out. Or just, you know, pick them off. Maybe not just dive in with melee immediately. I'm just so used to being able to dive like 20, 30 enemies at once. They all die by the time all my AoEs get out. You gotta adapt a little different bit of a strategy when you can't just literally delete a whole crowd. And I play a lot of professions that just dumpster in terms of AoE. Because if it's not playing officer, then it's playing my commando who literally has 4 grenades, one of which just wrecks the world, cluster bomb. A heavy weapon that, you know, is a heavy weapon. And, then I have Smuggler, which they only have 2 cones, but they're massive cones. And I have the ability to guarantee that one crits, and I have the ability to guarantee that that crit also does double damage. So, you know, pretty good AoE, especially like in a small window there. Compared to Spy, which again is just a little fart. Just a tiny little venomous ploy. I mean, I know they also have the crippling trap stuff, but that just makes venomous ploy also apply a snare. It doesn't really like give you another AoE. They don't have any other AoEs here. Unless you count revealing other spies as an AoE, but I don't. It's a very specific purpose. Problem with running melee is I don't have the same action cost reduction I do, or problem with running rage is I don't have the same action cost reduction bonuses from my tree that I do with melee. So you threw that a little bit faster, but we got them all. Blended now wants us to get the pilferers. He says, quote, a group of looters and pilferers stealing supplies from the industrial spaceport. You should find them skulking around there somewhere or deal with them. Okay, dude. Alright, here we are, the pilferers. Oh, there's a pilferer. They're not necessarily a gang named the pilferers. Makes a bit more sense. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I was like, wait a second. It's alright, there's not as many of them. But they do like backing each other up quite a bit. Alright, after slaying that last one, though, we get only one last group to deal with. A band of smugglers has taken up residence behind the medical center. They're stealing whatever medical supplies they can. Fine. I'll put a stop to their antics. Okay. I'm gonna have to go around. Oh, wow, they mad. Hey, no fair. Pick a spot. Okay, I guess the other ones are gonna stand up there. Random card-ass agent who then detected me. Get out of here. Oh, come on. Why are you protecting... You're protecting the narc, dude. You're a terrible smuggler. Yo, you guys are aggro as hell. Dude, I'm like 30 meters away and these guys are like, kill. Alright, well, you're seeing the effects of not having the camo suit on. I am actually getting detected now. Captain Belden says, alright, you did good work, and you held up your end of our bargain. Come back to the cantina and we'll talk some more. Okay. Back to Gale's Cantina again. I think we're getting close to the end of Act 2. I think. Alright, back with Captain Belden. He says, welcome back. You did good work with all those gangs. And like I said on the comm link, you've done everything I've asked you to. I'm more than happy to hand over my security codes. Great, hand them over. Captain Belden hands you over a data chip. Here are the codes. You should be able to access every computer in the security center and do whatever it is you want to do. Take the data chip. Thank you, Captain Belden. You've been a big help. Anytime. I look forward to working with you and your team again. And my reward. I get the feeling we'll be working again soon, and don't worry, your reward will be delivered once the Empire has taken control of the city as promised. Good, until we meet again. Did we never pay him half up front? We paid him half up front. Anyways, Agent Kess says, you did well with Captain Belden, head of the security center. We'll be able to enact our next plan for the upper level. Okay, I guess we'll head there. I totally forgot we actually had to go into the security. I forgot that Wingard HQ is not the security center. They're two different places. So that's why I thought we were going to be done. I do remember coming here and clicking the keypad. It wasn't that long ago. It just feels like it was long ago, if you did my drift. It's all the ADP we just did around the Bespin platforms got me a little bit off with my internal clock. Anyways, we're at the security scanner. We got to use the scanner again. ID verified. Okay, you're in. There's a terminal in the main room in the first level. Swipe your key card and then input the Captain Belden's codes, and that will log you into the system. So we did that. It said head up to the upper level, the furthest terminal, and use the furthest terminal. That's the one that controls security precautions from the upper levels. Interesting, we don't have to get another Wingguard uniform to do this. Everyone's just kind of accepting our intrusion. A suspicious Wingguard. Oh, this should be good. Can I help you, officer? And are you authorized to be here? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm working the Captain Bray investigation. The chief investigator ordered me to come here and cross-reference some information with our records. I hope I'm in the right place. Oh, Harkle sent you. And yes, you are in the right place. But exactly what information has been asked you to cross-reference? You suck. You should have been like, what's the name of the captain that sent you? But you just gave me that info for free. This is the guy who fails the IT delivered office social engineering tests. This is the guy who fails it every month without a second question. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, sir, but that's classified by Harkle's orders. Apparently, Bray's death might have been the result of foul play, but you didn't hear that from me. Foul play, I see. Then by all means, proceed. And you have my word that I'll keep that information to myself. I'm sure Harkle will appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Carry on. All right. I've actually never been up here either. Very reflective. Kind of reminds me of the scene from Andor, you know, when they're walking around the New Republic cubicles or whatever, or not New Republic, sorry. The cubicles, and I forget the name of the character because he kind of fell off to the side in the main plot. The security guy who got demoted and whatever and got obsessed with Andor. Kind of reminds me of that. Obviously, they're not in the ground and stuff, but all the lined up desks with all the white theming and bureaucracy vibes. That's what's got me. Anyways. Here is Gray, a Wingguard captain. I need to use your terminal, sir. Please ignore me. Terminal line. Please input security codes for full access. Security code, Captain Belden, J. 0877925 Beta. That's Beta's cameo. Security code verified. Welcome Captain Gerald Blendon. Please input command. Display status of upper level security grid. Displaying status of upper level security grid. Defensive emplacements online. Shield network online. Security camera grid online. Unauthorized personnel detection net online. Critical errors level 10 lockdown enable. Deactivate upper level security grid. Authorization the Belden one. Warning. The activation upper level security grid may endanger critical infrastructure, civilian domiciles, and the civilian populace. Confirm order confirmed. Deactivation of the upper level security grid commencing operation will complete in 60 seconds. 60 standard seconds. 59, 58, 57. Cash says, get out of there now. You've got 60 seconds before that security grid comes down, and those officers realize you sabotaged them. Move. There's no timer. I don't think there's an actual rush, but we'll play along. Cash says you've done it. The security grid is down. Now I want you to head to the generator complex and destroy it. There, finally, we'll be able to move on to the next stage of our plan. Okay, so you should remember the generator complex if you see in the Rebel. You do the Rebel one again. This is an instance that we have to go into multiple rooms and do stuff. I was wondering if we were going to need to do this instance, because the way Act 2's been going, I was almost getting the vibe like I wouldn't have to. But we do, which makes sense because it's a pretty well-decorated, instanced area. It would feel weird if they didn't use it for the Imperial Quest line like they did the Rebel one. I just wasn't completely sure where it would come in narratively. But I guess we're sabotaging it to sabotage it, but then in the Rebel quest, we had to sabotage it to get into the headquarters. So we're sabotaging it. So the Rebels... Wait. So the Empire sabotages it, and then the Rebels sabotage it again? I know they run an overload to overload, the security systems in the Wingguard so we can get in past the lockdown. I get it. But if the power plant was already sabotaged by the Empire, when did you get repaired? Maybe they'll explain that in this plotline. I'm like, wait a second. How is it functioning in the first place? Let's wait and see. Alright, so we're here. Let's go inside. And we gotta go to the mess hall, looks like. This is instance 1. Alright, so we gotta go to the mess hall first. And find the key card. Wait. Why is it full of... Let me just pick that up. Found the key card that will allow you to enter the entry to the mess hall. Yay! Alright, bye guys. We've already picked this one up, right? Yeah. See you guys. Yeah, I was actually like, oh, maybe I should cloak. Also, I hit the wrong button. Nah. Fire the generator code. Wasn't... I think I have to destroy the droid for this one. Yeah. Unit 2798 was the droid assigned to Lieutenant Overseer Ichi. With the droid destroyed, you pluck the dead Overseer's code from his chassis. Now you need to find the other 2 Overseer's codes and find a way into the generator room. Here's the office key card. On the office. I haven't put back on my camo suit because I just said, screw it. So, meh. I don't really think I'm going to save that much time with it. So I'm just going to not put it back on. Yay! I'll put it back on for Wingard HQ and see if that helps make it feel any faster. Oh, wait. This is the wrong one. Kill unit 98661. I guess it's good I didn't put it back on. I forgot that this guy was kind of tough. Oh, hi. They came back because the decoy wore off. I'm just gonna ignore them. I'm not gonna worry about it. There we go. These droids are not very intimidating. Okay, medical bay keycard in mine. Use the keycard on the medical bay. Let's get the key card for the storage bay. Where the... There it is. Okay, bye. I had to kill a lot of these droids, or I had to destroy a lot of these droids doing the rebel quest, but this one is just kill the name droids and pick up key cards. Like, that room I had to clear as a rebel. MQuest is like, nah. Don't worry about it. So I'm just not gonna worry about it. Especially since these droids don't drop anything anyways. Acquire generator code. Hey. Okay, he stopped. I turned around, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna destroy you. And he's like, nah. I'm giving up. There's unit quadruple 7. Got his the overseer coast from rent. Got the droid parts. Yeah, this instance basically plays out pretty similar, just lower kill count quota in some of the rooms. But let's go over to the droid bay and repair the broken droid there, who's then gonna open a door for us. There it is. It reproduces by budding or something. Actually, surprised I haven't been discovered yet. There we go. Droid friend beeps happily as it slices into the control room panel. A few seconds later, the door swings open. Let's go ahead on inside. Go on here. We gotta go up the elevator. We didn't have to go in the armory, interestingly. That's one room where you have to go in the Rebel Quest that I did not have to here. At least not yet. So we need explosives to get into like some area, to get into this next room. So we might have to go to the armory after this panel. While you're unable to unlock the generator room, you're able to unlock the armory. Yep, there we go. Okay, armory time. Let's go. Let's get those high explosives. Yep, so this quest plays out almost the exact same as the Rebel one. Maybe in the Rebel one you don't have to kill the droids in the storage room. I just always do. Well, I know I need to defeat the name droid in here, so... Well, he saw me, so whatever. Unit 4650 drops overseer Morse access codes. So we take those. Breaching charges. We gotta go grab the breaching charges, which are on the other side. Hello. Thank you, goodbye. Now to the generator room. Oh, can't do this while hidden. I actually might need to defeat the droids here if I get in combat and they force me out of this. Let's see. Nope, don't give a crap. You attach the microcharger to the generator room. A moment later, Denny swings open. Weehaw. Wait, what am I doing in here? Deactivate the generator. Deactivating. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. It's fine. Never mind, it's not fine. Let's do it again. Will I deactivate the generator this time? I did it. Yay. And we got the Drascomatic for the Wingguard outfit. We did get it. And that's Act 2. And Agent Kesh says, you've done an amazing work with the generator offline in the complex and chaos. The second phase of our plan of Bespin's complete. Come back to the base now. Later. That's the end of Act 2, everybody. Yeehaw. Next time, we'll start Act 3, which will be infiltrating the Wingguard headquarters. I'm 99% sure. And we'll get to do the opposite of what we did in there in the Rebel one and cause more chaos rather than stop chaos. So thanks for watching.